So welcome back to the channel. Today is part 2 to the fish room feeding video. If you guys haven't seen part 1 of me feeding this side of the fish room, make sure you guys go check that video out and then come back over here and hang out with us. But we're just going to be going through feeding all the fish on this side of the fish room. This side currently houses a lot of South and Central American fish. We also have some African cichlids, some eyeball fish, and a few predators. So it should be a pretty cool little feeding video. So we'll just start down here because I was actually just feeding these guys before I turned the camera on. This is my 40 breeder that is housing a bunch of African cichlid fry. We have a bunch of rusties. Those are the orange ones in there. We have some hungais, which I can tell the difference, but you guys might not be able to. Then we have a few Kenyas in here as well. So I've just been growing these guys out for probably about 2 months. They're probably about 2 months old. And I feed these guys super heavy, as you can see. A lot of protein, a lot of pellets, a lot of flake. They just get whatever I throw at them on a consistent basis. But there's definitely some cool little fish in here. And you guys will see their parents here soon. See, they're not as hungry because I was just feeding them. We'll move up here to my 45-gallon tall that is currently housing my beautiful cichlids. Like, these is probably one of my favorite fish I got down here in the fish room. Let me turn the aperture down so you can really see what that fish looks like. Like, look at that fish, bro. Just dope. Then we have our red hump geos. This is the male. Where'd the male go? Yeah, he's up there at the top. To the right here. And we have 2 females. They're growing pretty slow. I probably had them for maybe like 3-4 months. But they fat. You can see how fat their little bellies are though. And then we have our metallic Oscar back here that is currently got a piece of shrimp because I was feeding him as well before I started the video. So he's just back there. You know how Oscars do when they got food in their mouth. So he's just back there floating around. You can see he's starting to turn orange. And we named him a Raider because of his colors, and now he started to turn orange on us. So we might need a new name for dude. But I'm starting to think he's just a regular tiger Oscar. I'm not 100% sure. It was sold to me, well, it was given to me actually as a metallic Oscar. But he's doing good, just feeding him, trying to get him to grow. He's just a little weird right now because he got that food in his mouth, like most Oscars. But this tank is going to be a discus tank. I'm just growing these fish out in here for a while. Hence why there's no scape or anything in here. But this is going to be a dope discus tank very soon. Can't wait to get that started. Now over here, we go to my 60-gallon aquarium that is housing a bunch of these beautiful giant Daniels. As you can see, will go crazy once you put some food in there. Then we also have some of these rainbow cichlids. There's one right here, which is a South American fish. And then we have a bunch of, I can't even see what's going on because the giant Daniels just be everywhere. We got our severums in here as well, our green severums. And then we have our flagtail as well. And while we're here, we might as well throw a couple of algae wafers in here for him. I try to get him some algae wafers. But again, it's still kind of hard for him to get them because everybody else be trying to get them. But you can see he got a little algae wafers. And I also feed this tank pellets as well. And then you can see we got our gold severums in here. They got a little wafer in his mouth right now. I think we have 2 of them. I only see the other one hiding. I was right down here. Super cool little tank, man. It's a lot of activity going on in this tank, as you can see. Let me step back so you guys can really get a good look at it. I had this tank up and running for a couple years now, and it does just fine. Definitely want to move my flagtail out of this tank, though. I'm just trying to wait till I set up this new tank, and that's where he's going to go. You can see we got them Damon eyes in there as well. I've had these guys for quite some time. I know they're geovegas, not as beautiful as like the cichlids, but still a cool little geo. Not as beautiful though. So yeah, this the 60-gallon. Cool little tank, man. Peaceful little tank. Super dope. Alright, we're gonna go down here to my 40 breeder that's housing pretty much all my breeding African cichlids in here. We actually got a couple females that's holding. There's one right here. See her holding, and there's one back there that's holding. So we got the rusties. You can see the rusties are the orange ones here. There's another one right here. That's actually the male. He got more purple on him, and the female doesn't have as much purple. So I think we got a trio in here, and that's where I got all those babies from that's in that aquarium. We also have our tangerine tiger male right here. That's beautiful. Let me get some more food for him. We have our tangerine tiger female and males. And then we also have our Alexa blue Johannes in here, which haven't bred for me yet, but I'm just waiting to see if they do anything. And then we also have this beautiful OB. He's gonna be a showstopper once he get big. And then there's the regular, this giant Daniel that jumped down from the tank above us, still in here. I can't even keep up with him. That's how fast he is. And then where is my, there he is. There you go. That's my royal peacock. If I can keep up with him. He's beautiful. And then we have our red empress, which is not colored up like he should be, but I think it's because the tangerine tiger, he's the breeder. He's like the boss in here, I would say. And then we got some random fry in here as well. Some rusty fry that probably the mom spit them out and they just been in here living. That happens a lot in my aquariums because I don't really move the fry. They eat a lot of blood and brine shrimp, get a lot of water changes, and they produce quite a few babies for me. Alright. You know this is raw and real. Now we finna go over here to, which is a pretty awesome tank if you ask me. We got our, and it's looking good on camera right now too. We got our Starry Night in here. That's looking phenomenal. And we have our Texas cichlid, our Fogle bass, our African jewel. Got a nice beautiful pike down there. It'll come out into the light. Then we have this green terrier, which I'm gonna tell you about this green terrier. So he was in a different aquarium and he ended up jumping out of the tank on me. I came down here and I see him laying on the ground. He was beat up. His eyes was cloudy. He was just horrible. I didn't think he was gonna make it. So I put him back in the tank by himself. It's probably been over a month and he is back healthy, but as you can see, he doesn't look the great as far as his fins and things. Plus, when I put him in here, this jewel got really territorial. You can see the pike right here. Let me feed these guys. I'm over here talking and not even feeding them. You see that bass was grabbed. I didn't even catch it. Come on, pike, come get it. So these guys eat a lot of pellets. The Starry Night eats a lot of pellets, but he will eat shrimp as well, as you see. Same will the pike down there. He'll come out and eat some shrimp. Even the green terrier over here nipping at some shrimp. Matter of fact, let me grab some pellets. And we can put some pellets in here as well for these guys. And they will definitely get onto that. But yeah, right now it's just kind of like a housing tank. It has no escape. I probably should put some more escape in here, but I haven't yet. But for right now, it's cool. All right, we'll go down to the bottom. Now here we got my yellow top hung guys. Looking good. You see those? I love this fish right here. Super dope African. You see the males are blue and the females are more like a bronze golden color, I would say. And these guys just county breed for me all day. I don't never have to strip the fry, do anything. The fry just get released in here and they just live on. There's tons of them in here, but I think they a little shy since I'm standing right here in front of the tank. But it's definitely a dope little tank. While we're down here, we'll go over here and feed these Williamson blue lips, which is also another one of my favorite fish. Let's wait till the male come out. Wait till y'all see him. He is like the most beautiful fish ever. There you go. Like, dude is beautiful. Coming to light. There you go. He's like yellow with that blue face. Like, dude is crazy looking, and he's huge. But these guys also colony breed. And the female down there, she holding right now, actually. So we got another batch of those coming. And I don't never strip her. I'll let her spit the babies out in here, and you know, they never get eaten. They don't have a lot at a time. I would say they probably have like 8 to 15 at a time, maybe. But they take care of them though. Super dope African. All right, now we come up here to my boy. It's probably gonna be a little longer video, man. I'm just chilling right now, as y'all can see. Fresh off work. We just feeding fish. Just happen to have a camera in my hand. But we're gonna go ahead and feed this Jardin and get some shrimp up in here for him. Let's back up a little bit. Look at him. His belly already fat because I fed him probably about 8-9 hours ago. So we'll see if he take it down. He definitely is. And currently he's just in this aquarium by himself. Just growing him out. Getting him fat. He looks amazing. Look at his fins. Just a super dope fish. Can't wait till he get bigger though. That's what I'm waiting on. Is the day he get big so I can put him in my pond. Just throw a couple more pieces in there so that way when he done, later on he can still eat some. Because he'll eat all this food. He'll take his time and eat it up. See his belly already fat. Just a dope fish, man. Dope fish. Oh, he going after that. And this is a different shrimp that I normally feed. I was just rushing when I went to the store and I got the wrong kind of shrimp, but the monsters like it. But these guys really ain't too excited about this shrimp that I'm using right now. And over here, turning some lights on. This is just a tank that I recently just moved here, but you guys will see me getting this thing set up here soon. But over here we have some African cichlids as well. These is like a whole bunch of zebra obliquins and hung eyes, some OBs in there, just some stuff I'm growing out. We have some random hybrid Electro Blue Johannes over here. probably be selling these here soon. A lot of my babies I will be selling at the local swap, so make sure you guys be ready for that. Down here, we'll feed this. Let me turn this light back off. We'll feed this tank down here. That's currently housing a bunch of more eyeball African cichlids that not really necessarily breeding, just some cool fish to have and watch them grow up. And eventually we'll probably add everybody to like a nice show tank in the future, or a show pond. Who knows? Yeah, we got some yellow labs in here, some whitetail ACIs, and then I think we have a mixture of, I want to say it's like yellow labs and some type of hungai mix. I don't know. They were given to me, and I'm just letting them live out their lives. Still some good looking fish though, healthy fish as you can see. Everything down here healthy. As you can see, I take pride in my tanks. I take pride in my fish keeping, and I hope you guys do as well. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. I'm not gonna drag this video on any longer. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content, and let me know what is your favorite tank on this side of the fish room, and maybe we'll do a pond feeding video. If you guys get this video to 500 likes, we'll do a pond feeding in the next video. Well, maybe not the next video, but very soon. All right, I'm out of here.